This briefing provides a strategic guide to workplace digital collaboration. We will detail a practical, four-phase framework for implementing technology to enhance team effectiveness, based directly on the provided source material. Our analysis will proceed through four distinct phases. We begin with the strategic alignment of tools and objectives, then move to communication, execution, and conclude with team member training and enablement.
The source material highlights several core concepts integral to digital collaboration. As you can see, the effective integration of digital tools requires a clear plan to facilitate team success. These themes provide the foundation for the framework we are about to discuss.
We begin with Phase 1, aligning tools with objectives. The source indicates that the primary principle here is to ensure that technology is selected to serve predefined and clear business goals.
Before any tool selection, the framework mandates the identification of key performance indicators, or KPIs. These are defined as the specific, measurable values used to demonstrate how effectively an organization is achieving its key business objectives.
The source provides this table as a practical example. Notice how a high-level objective, such as improve customer satisfaction, is translated into a specific, measurable KPI, customer survey score, with a defined target of 8 out of 10. This structure establishes a clear benchmark for measurement.
An understanding of available tools and their specific features is of course necessary. The source lists these common platforms and their primary functions. The objective is to map a tool's features directly to the KPIs that have been established.
The document outlines a process for evaluating a tool's effectiveness after implementation. This process is centered on measuring against KPIs, systematically gathering team feedback, analyzing usage data, and conducting regular reviews for continuous optimization.
Now we proceed to Phase 2, communicating the collaboration plan. Having aligned tools with objectives, the source material specifies that the next step is to communicate this plan to all relevant stakeholders to ensure alignment and buy-in.
The source identifies 4 key stakeholder groups. It is important to consider not only managers and end users, but also the IT support staff who will manage the systems and, where relevant, any clients who may interact with the new tools.
To facilitate continuous improvement, the source recommends implementing a formal feedback loop. This involves 4 distinct steps: establishing a channel, encouraging candid feedback, reviewing that feedback on a regular basis, and, critically, acting on it and communicating the resulting changes.
Phase 3 focuses on the tactical execution of the digital implementation. This is the stage where strategy and planning are translated into a concrete action plan. The source material provides this example of a detailed implementation plan. Note its structure. It assigns specific actions, designated responsibilities, and clear deadlines to remove ambiguity and ensure accountability. The source material highlights a critical data point to underscore the importance of communication during this phase. In enterprise-wide transformations, companies where senior managers communicate continually with staff are reported to be 12.4 times more likely to achieve success. So, what constitutes effective communication in this context? The document lists 5 essential components, from clear communication of the objectives to the visible involvement of senior leadership, ensuring staff see tangible changes in their daily work. This brings us to the final phase outlined in the source, organizing team member training. This stage is critical for enabling the workforce to ensure successful adoption and proficiency with the new tools.
The document details several training delivery methods. Here, it compares online learning, which offers self-paced flexibility, with workshops, which are delivered by a subject matter expert and can be tailored to specific business requirements. Following the delivery of training, the source notes the importance of then measuring its effectiveness. The question is, how can this assessment be conducted reliably? Several methods are suggested for this assessment. They range from direct feedback surveys and skill assessments to the structured observation of tool usage and the analysis of relevant performance metrics.
The source concludes that successful implementation is not a single event. It requires providing ongoing support, which includes a dedicated help desk, regular updates, a library of resources, and the maintenance of a continuous feedback loop. This concludes our briefing on the source's 4-phase framework. We leave you with a final question for consideration within your own organizational context. With this framework in mind, which phase would present the greatest implementation challenge and why?